The story starts in the Pride Lands where all the animals are gathered near King Simba's rock. Simba tells everyone that the time has come for his family to grow, saying this land is the dream of his father Mufasa that has finally come true, and soon he and Nala will add a new colorful thread to the circle of life. All the animals feel joyful after hearing this because Simba is going to become a father again. Meanwhile, Nala, who is expecting, moves to a safe place in the forest and calls Simba to help her. Elsewhere, Timon and Pumbaa arrive to meet Simba. Simba asks them to look after Kiara while he is away and warns them not to scare her or tell silly stories. Kiara comes running and hugs her father, looking a little nervous, and Simba smiles and tells her he will be back soon, and until then she should stay with Timon and Pumbaa. As soon as Simba leaves, Timon and Pumbaa begin boasting again and tell Kiara how they defeated Scar. Kiara is shocked because she believed her father was the one who defeated Scar. Suddenly the weather changes, lightning flashes, and heavy rain begins. Frightened, Kiara hides inside a cave. Rafiki soon arrives there, and Kiara feels happy to see him. Rafiki tells her that her parents have gone to the same place where they once brought her from, and soon they will return with a gift she will never forget. Kiara is still scared of the thunder, so Rafiki gently explains that Simba was also afraid of lightning when he was young and used to hide behind King Mufasa. One night, Mufasa took little Simba to the top of a rock and asked him to roar at the storm to overcome his fear, and they roared together all night. Hearing this, Kiara sadly says she will never be able to be like her father or grandfather. Seeing her confidence break, Rafiki begins telling her Mufasa's story. Far beyond the Pride Lands, past the mountains, there was a land where it had not rained for 20 moons. Animals were dying, the ground was cracked, and the air felt heavy. Young Mufasa asks his parents about a shining light ahead, and his mother tells him that beyond the light and the last cloud lies a place called Malil, full of water, food, and peace. When Mufasa asks if they can go there, his mother says they are already going and tells him to feel it with his heart. Mufasa closes his eyes and imagines Malil filled with green land, flowing streams, and animals living together. At that moment, the first raindrop falls on his face and water rushes through a river that had been dry for years. Animals run toward the river and Mufasa joyfully jumps in, but the water rises quickly and traps him in the strong current. His father jumps in to save him and manages to push Mufasa to the shore. But the danger is not over. As Mufasa tries to reach his mother, a baby elephant crashes into the rocks, breaking a dam, and Mufasa is swept away on a piece of wood. He reaches another river, where he meets a lion cub named Taka, the son of King Obesai. Taka warns him about crocodiles, and as Mufasa panics and struggles, Taka's mother Esh arrives and scares the crocodiles away, saving his life. At Taka's request, Esh brings Mufasa home, but King Obesai is unhappy and fears Mufasa may one day take his throne. Because of this fear, Obesai orders a race between Taka and Mufasa, saying Mufasa will die if he loses, but if he wins, he may stay. Weak and hungry, Mufasa struggles, but Taka slows down on purpose so Mufasa can win, giving him both life and a family. As time passes, Mufasa and Taka grow up like brothers, always together, though Obesai never truly accepts Mufasa. Obesai tells Taka to stay away from Mufasa, and reminds him that he will be king one day, while Mufasa continues learning skills from Esh. One day, white lions attack during hunting practice, and while Taka runs away in fear, Mufasa stays and fights beside Esh, saving her life. For the first time, Obesai thanks Mufasa. The surviving white lion reaches King Kiros, whose son was killed, and enraged Kiros orders his own lionesses to kill the survivor. Later, Obesai learns that Kiros is coming with a large army and decides to send Taka away to protect royal blood, ordering Mufasa to go with him. Though Mufasa resists, he leaves after Esh asks him to. Back in the present, Rafiki tells Kiara that Kiros came to Obesai's border, and despite refusing war, Obesai was killed. Mufasa and Taka flee, chased by Kiros, and jump into a river to escape. They meet Sarabi, whose pride was destroyed by Kiros, and her bird companion Zazu. Rafiki, exiled from his own troop, joins them and guides them toward Malil. Along the journey, bonds form, danger follows, and jealousy grows in Taka's heart as Sarabi and Mufasa grow closer. Betrayed by his feelings, Taka secretly joins Kiros and leads him to Malil. When Kiros attacks, Mufasa stands up for all animals, saying they are bound by one thread, and inspires them to fight together. In the final battle, Taka realizes his mistake and sacrifices himself to save Mufasa, receiving the scar that will define his name. Mufasa defeats Kiros and is accepted as king. Taka, now calling himself Scar, leaves in shame. Rafiki finishes the story, and Kiara softly wishes she had met her grandfather. Rafiki tells her he lives in her heart. Just then, Simba and Nala return with a gift, Kiara's baby brother, and Kiara smiles, saying she will tell him stories too.